We'll try to cover Apache Camel. Basically, Apache Camel is something like an integrating system, which is hard work. It's something like a hard work to integrate a systems. So, it is hard because the developer doing the integration work must understand and how the endpoint systems expose themselves into a external system. For example, I have an external system which can be in a different format. For example, which is developed in something else application. Generally, we achieve by JMS or WMQ. So those kind of manual work, if we are going to do, so that will be like a very hard work. Very hard to integrate the systems. So those kind of things will be achieved by the Apache Camel. Something like how to transfer and route the data records. Nothing but messages will be one point to end point from each of the systems. So how that messages will be processed and can be transferred to other router, those kind of will be handled by the Apache Camel. If we know like Mule ESP Enterprise Service Bus will easily understand Camel. So basically those terms whatever available in Mule ESP are available in our Apache Camel too. So basically, like this is specifically, and repeating again, this is specifically, it's something like integrating system which can be handling messages from one point to other point. So it will be routed based on the messages which can be coming from the one point to other point, and will be transferred and processed based on the other end point. So those things will be handled by the Camel. So as of now, I'm trying to show a simple Camel project. So for this one, I have taken a small task which can be copied files from one folder to other folder. So that particular task will be handled in particular time period. So for that, I'm going to take a sample for Apache Camel and I'm going to show you. So for Apache Camel, basically we required a Camel core because as of now we are writing a basic example. So I'm just taking Camel core and related to log4j jars. So these are my log4j jars which can be support logging. So my starting point will be the app. So as told you, Apache Camel will be the request will be processed and will be transferred based on the endpoint. So this is the context file where it will call the Camel context, and I have written first router builder where we have a routings. So one point to other point, one point to other endpoint. So this is my router class. So I am applying this router class to Camel context. So this is adding a route. So something like for example coming input from one route and passing to other endpoint. So routing is nothing but you have a execution flow, and you are based on your condition you are passing that route to other endpoint, something execution point. So the terms are different in Camel, don't get confused. So I'm applying my router and trying to start the Apache Camel, and I'm executing this context for some time. So I'm just trying to keep asleep and then I'm stopping my context. So this is very simple Camel context we are loading, and my router I'm adding to context and then starting something like that, starting a server and waiting for some time. So within this period I want to execute a specific logic, so that's why I used thread. So I stopped I made camel context to be wait using thread.sleeve and then stopping it. So we'll see what is inside this first route builder. So as we told, this task is something like copying file from one location to other location. So copying one location to other location, in between what we are doing, we are processing the request, and after that we are trying to transform the request to one format to other format, so that format will be understood by the endpoint. So something like that. So for this router class should be extends route builder, and default method we have a configure, and so our execution will be like this. So we'll see what is inside log processor. So just I am processing my request and displaying that. So exchange dot getting dot getBody, and we know that is a string because I just wanted to have a file which is having a content, so that's why making as a string. So this is I'm just trying to display. So for this processor, it should be implements processor, and default method is process, which can handle the input. So that's why exchange dot getIn dot getBody of what message is available in that file. Then after that transform is something like a simple Java class. So we'll have a transform content, and we'll get a content from body, and where we are making as a some uppercase. So something like I have to show a transformer how it will be. Just I'm making as a uppercase. I'm not going to do anything. Just I'm copying that uppercase. Whatever information is there, I'm just converting to uppercase. So information available in that file, and it will be copied to the output in uppercase. That's it. So nothing more. Just wanted to show whatever available in camel. So router nothing but extends route builder, something like starting the execution for camel, and this is processor, nothing but implements processor. It will process the request, and something like we can add it or edit that message. And then transformer we know. So something like object we are converting to one format to other format, which can be understood by the other endpoint. So this one. So this is our motto: copying file and processing, and we are trying to display in log, and nothing but system.out.println, and then we are transforming to uppercase. That uppercase file content will be copied to the output. So we'll try to execute. See, my it is processing my first camel project. So first camel project, so that means processing. So this is my content. If you go and see our processor, so processing, and remaining is content. So if you see exactly my file, this is my file. So first camel project. So this will be copied to the output file based on the camel project. So output can be copied like this. So I have collected from output file. So this is coming as like this. So whatever will be copied to the specific location will be copied to output location. So this is Apache Camel.